Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad on this wonderful morning. Overcast. It's a weird day. It's 60 degrees. Extreme overcast, like it's going to rain. They say it's not going to rain, but it looks like it's going to rain. I think it's going to fucking rain. But yeah, otherwise, it's a good day. Good day. Low tonight's going to be in the 40s. Oh, what the fuck? Tell you about those who did not have a good day. Those Americans that are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe's militia / government regime. And at least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate in Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls, 300 plus people lose arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. A lot of them service members as well. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. But there's hope. There was hope. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Axis, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. And least we forget, there are 700, 800 plus people still incarcerated over the J6 debacle, held there as political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torture, solitary confinement conditions, someone lost an eye, there have been suicides. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely, deploy more knife hands. Turn off the cyclic rate, okay? But there's hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, judges, and convicted felon, former president, hopefully soon to be president. I don't know. Getting into the fray. You know, every morning they make a phone call to their family, friends, and loved ones, and they sing at the top of their lungs the national anthem. That's right. Every day. Meanwhile, something come across my desk. Thank you, birds. But my secretaries, they're always working. And apparently, a memo was leaked out. Memo to La Migra, the immigration and all that, in some whoever's dealing with the who's in charge of the border. The memo says, please release all those from the eastern countries. That's all I'm going to say. Eastern countries, they are to be released. Just release them. Release me. Right? Yeah, they're just going to get released. That was the memo. It's been their mission statement for quite some time. Sound familiar? Yeah, I know. Anyway, meanwhile, another distraction. Well, I found that very interesting, but I wouldn't say it's a distraction, but could be. They love the little misinformation and distraction bullshit, And meanwhile, was it the next distraction? Hunter has his daughter got on the stand and said, yeah, he was in rehab before he went and go purchase the pew pew. I know a lot of people are just rooting for his incarceration, just absolutely rooting for it. I don't think he should. I don't think if he walks, which actually he shouldn't. I mean, by the text of the law or whatever, rules, regulations, and stuff. The little thing you sign when you buy a pew from the bat fee that says, "Hey, I am not." You check the thing that says, "I am not." That's one of the requirements is you cannot be addicted to foreign substances like marijuana. Yes. It's marijuana, and other drugs, hardcore drugs and stuff, which we all know Mr. Hunter was and is a crackhead. He's always been a fucking crackhead, but they everybody's rooting for it. I don't. If he walks, that means everybody else got to walk too. everybody. I mean, anybody and everybody that's been, hemmed up on some charges like that, boom, you've just been exonerated. Well, you need to call your lawyer. You definitely got a case, right? But I stand with Jared Guns and Gadgets, man. It's just all that bullshit is unconstitutional. To the Second Amendment, it is. It's all bullshit. All the rules and regulations and stuff like that. And then the segue into I don't know if you heard about Duarte. Mr. Duarte, aka Shorty, right, won his case. If you haven't followed that, it was last year or whatever. He falsified records. He did a bunch of other shit that created a felony, right? Apparently he got government assistance. He falsified some records and he got government assistance. Dude's gangsta. Okay, he's gangsta. He's got a long list of rap sheet of vandalism, evading police, just bullshit. Non-violent, all non-violent charges. One of the he's been reported to just be like randomly shooting down his street with his guns, and I mean, he's an idiot. He's definitely an idiot. But because he committed a felony, falsifying records, whatever, they took his guns. They said, hey, you're a felon, no more guns for you, right? You go and you're a felon, you serve time, you guys know the deal. All felons, and well, in his case and only his case, he's been exonerated, and he gets to keep his guns, because it does not fit the Bruen, the Bruen precedent. So that's good news. I stand behind everybody should have one. You know what? Everybody should have one. It's, level the playing field. Everybody's got one. It'd be a nicer, politer society. It really would. It really fucking would. But hey, whatever. That's how that's how our oppressors have oppressed us over the 200 something years, whatever, or no, not that long. I guess you could look at it like from the NFA, I guess. But hey, it's just one more small little victory, I guess. Small little victory, right? Oh yeah, and the other big news is that the Russians are coming. They're coming to the Caribbean, coming to Cuba. They're going to be hanging out in Cuba and Argentina. This is the Black Sea Fleet. They're on their way. They've done this before. They've hung out and did their training and bullshit. In Cuba and Venezuela. Of course, Venezuela is one of those bastions of communism, and they love that shit. But yeah. So and of course, I think Venezuela, correct me if I'm wrong, is part of BRICS, right? So okay. So what does that mean? That means that the Russian naval fleet is going to have like some work, to do. It's the Navy and whatever they got going on. They're going to be doing some live fire training missions. They're going to, do some maneuvers, and then they're going to do Libo in Cuba and Venezuela. That's cool. Liberty. Basically, you get to go to shore and eat, drink, and be merry, right? Or find Mary, right? So there you go. I really don't care. Really don't give a fuck. Everybody's all bent out of shape about it. Can you imagine how many eyeballs are going to be on that? They're going to be swarmed. We're going to have everything in the sky looking at them. We're going to have everything in the ocean looking at them. We're going to have everything under the ocean looking at them. So it's just a positioning of positioning and posturing. That's all. You know, imagine fighting someone and they're standing 5 feet away and they take a step forward, or they take a step to the side. Yeah, it's or they widen their stance, or you know they telegraph something. You know, it's like it's some bullshit. We do the same thing. Every nation, every strategic. It's all about posturing. You know, deception. You know, deception is the queen of battle. It really is. You know, so that's all I see. Really, some bullshit. I don't fear the Russians. I fear what my tyrannical regime will allow the Russians to do. That's what I fear. So, and we all know they ain't coming. They ain't coming to. They're not going to have Libo in Florida, and I'm not worried there either because we have Florida Man, and Florida Man is real, and he'll take care of that shit. So. Not to mention, you know, the whole blade of grass thing. Remember that? From Yamamoto, his briefing to the emperor before Pearl Harbor. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'll get a little historical for you. But yeah, every blade of grass will be a gun behind it. And that still reigns true today. Still reigns true today. Even though they're trying like hell to try to take everything, you know, not going to work. It'll never work. Absolutely never work. So, we're always going to have guns, and then that's just the way it is. You know, I mean, they've tried, they've got some things on the dockets, you know, on the that we need to look at on our radar, you know, where they're trying to ban this and ban that, and you know, ban all gas-operated semi-automatics, ban anything that can be used in a mass casualty event, whatever that means. You know, that could be a stick, that could be a lighter, that could be a rock. I mean, you know, I could bash a lot of heads with this, but you know, it's whatever. You know, they're just trying to neuter administrative violence. You know, that's all it is. It's some administrative violence, in which reigns true to this day with most of the populace, is that we do what we want. We are many, they are few. We do what we want, they do what they can, right? So, you know, whatever. That's all I really have for today. Yeah, it's just another day, and just another mundane Monday. So, go Team Linda, go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She is kicking ass, taking names, getting stronger by the day. Go Team Joe. Go Team Joe and Joe's mama. Go check out Joe Morgan and his channel. Give him some love and support. This has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget. Bonus! A knife hand. There you go.